Like to meet the man who wrote these immortal words. We just like fishin' fightin', getting tight and staring at the sky, drinking black rum and eating blueberry pie. Well, you will, tonight on Jubilee Years.
Sing in the spring, sing in the fall, sing when I hear my baby bawl. Sing all day, all night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you.
Got my dancing boots on, got my Sunday best. Going to the barn dance tonight. Now go see Doe and Balance and swing 'em off their feet. Dancing to the Islanders tonight.
Here we go again.
Just say the word, sonny boy.
Jim Bennett is one of Canada's finest and often funniest writers. He'll tell you that the fine part started after he stopped writing those ditties for Sing Along Jubilee. But you tell us that you just loved what he wrote then, and particularly that one that was inspired by the soggy summer of '63.
Oh, there was a man from Lunenburg whose wife was very plain. Her face would stop an 8-day clock, a trolley, or a train. Of all the girls in Lunenburg, he thought he'd pick the belle. But the morning he got married, it was kinda hard to tell.
In the fog, think of fog. This North Atlantic weather isn't fit for man or dog. Through the murky mist to find us in the vapors that have mind us. Come and see us if you can find us in the fog.
Now Captain Billy Corkum of the tugboat Lady Bess went out to give assistance to a schooner in distress. He threw a line and steamed for home, but when the fog did thin, he saw that it was Sambro Island he was towing in.
In the fog, think of fog. This North Atlantic weather isn't fit for man or dog. Through the murky mist to find us and the vapors that enwind us. Come and see us if you can find us in the fog.
Now an outhouse beats a lighthouse as a navigation aid, or so says Skipper Tanner of the Asmatogan Maid. And when the weather's thick, he's got a point there, I suppose. You can always find your way back home by following your nose.
In the fog, think of fog. This North Atlantic weather isn't fit for man or dog. Through the murky mist to find us and the vapors that enwind us. Come and see us if you can find us in the fog.
And if you're looking for Marg Osborne, look no further. She's being featured on the other side of this message.
Tell him I'm gone, great Lord. Tell him I'm gone.
Marg Osborne sang with such ease that she might fool you into think that she didn't have much power in her voice. Power and control were her strengths. As it turns out, she was always on pitch, and you loved her for it. Here she's joined by the booked dancers and our guests of that particular week, who are Johnny Mooring and his step dancing sisters, Joan Mackenzie and Muriel Ross.
And taking things nice and calmly, here's Marg Osborne in her easy rocking chair.
Rock away your troubles, rock away your cares. I'll find peace and comfort in this easy rocking chair. I'll be just as wealthy as a millionaire when I get back to Dixie in this easy rocking chair. Everyone's your neighbor, welcome on the mat. Just sitting doing nothing much, not too much of that. Thumbing through the good book, thinking of a prayer. I'll rock my way to heaven in that easy rocking chair. Rocking free and easy, times are passing by. Hand me that evening paper till I swat this pesky fly. There I go a-dozing, guess it's in the air. I'll have to do some dreaming in that easy rocking chair. Now a grand left and you go a little while till you bow to your honey with a smile. A grand right and left and you have a little sway till you meet with your darling Nellie Gray. And the hen couple shall say, turn your girl around. Now the size to the same and don't you stray. Come right back with that lady, listen to that lovely
throughout her career, Marg sang with all the best singers of the day. Tommy Common, Juliet, and as you'll see later, our guest Jim Bennett. But it was with Charlie Chamberlain that the real vocal magic started. Listen to what they do here with Careless Hands.
I let my heart fall into careless hands, careless hands that broke my heart in two. You held my dreams like worthless grains of sand. Careless hands don't care when dreams slip through. I brought you joy, and dear, I loved you so. But all that sunshine didn't make the roses grow. If you don't change, someday you'll know the sorrow of careless hands that can't hold on to love. I brought you joy, and dear, I loved you so. But all that sunshine didn't make the roses grow. If you don't change, someday you'll know the sorrow of careless hands that can't hold on to love.
To call Marg Osborne shy would be an understatement. Here she is in one of her first television interviews. It was done in the same studio that we did Don Messer's Jubilee. And she's talking to an old friend of the show, Max Ferguson.
You couldn't possibly have been a member of the Backwoods Trio, and I can't see you as a New Brunswick lumberjack. Where did you come in, and what stage in the...
Well, my home is also in New Brunswick, Max, and Don heard me singing over a local station in Moncton, and I joined the orchestra in 1947.
Did the people of Prince Edward Island ever find out that all you people are from New Brunswick?
Well, there are some islanders.
Oh, there are. Oh, you're safe then. Have you ever consciously, not that you need to the way things are going for you right now, but have you ever noticed a change in your vocal style over the years?
Well, the change came in the types of music, I believe. I started out singing strictly Western music, and from there I had training with popular music with the band, and then folk songs. I developed an interest for folk songs of my own, and I think it's just through the years a change of music, and more or less it just happened that way.
As far as we can tell, Marg Osborne was one of the first people to perform her own harmonies on her television appearances. Incidentally, her love for folk music turned up a little later when she sang Bob Dylan's Blowing in the Wind and sang her own harmony.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
We'll be meeting author, composer, and one of nature's noblemen, Jim Bennett, on the other side of this message.
There was a young man from St. Bees who was stung in the arm by a wasp. When they asked did it hurt, he replied, yes, it does. I'm so glad it wasn't a hornet.
This land is your land. This land is my land.
One way that Nova Scotians have of coping with the world is to make a little fun of themselves. And you can bet that Jim Bennett has a song about it. It's delicious, and it's called Black Rum and Blueberry Pie.
We're living in the age of space, as everybody knows. Most everyone is in the race as this here country grows. But down among the lobster pots you'll find a funny crew. Us Maritimers don't do things like other people do. We just like fishing, fighting, getting tight, and staring at the sky. Chewing, spitting, and just sitting, watching things go by. Climbing rocks and driving oxen, learning how to lie. Drinking black rum and eating blueberry pie. I guess they worry about us in them cities up the line. They never will believe us when we say we're doing fine. They tell us we'd be better off if their rules was applied. But why should they complain about the things they've never tried? Them things like fishing, fighting, getting tight, and staring at the sky. Chewing, spitting, and just sitting, watching things go by. Climbing rocks and driving oxen, learning how to lie. Drinking black rum and eating blueberry pie. Now once upon a time some economic fellers came. Development of human type resources was their game. They asked a big computer what us folks was fit to do. It typed a great long list of things that we're best suited to. That list read fishing, fighting, getting tight, and staring at the sky. Chewing, spitting, and just sitting, watching things go by. Climbing rocks and driving oxen, learning how to lie. Drinking black rum and eating blueberry pie. Drinking black rum and eating blueberry pie.
I've been looking forward to this. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jim Bennett. Nice to see you, old pal.
Nice to be here.
I can truthfully say I have sung that song 100 times in places from Hilton Head Island to Smith's Cove, Nova Scotia.
How'd it go down in Hilton Head?
They loved it in Hilton Head.
Smith's Cove, they'd know exactly what it was all about.
Exactly, they sure. A lot of good voices in Smith's Cove.
You bet.
For singing the chorus, and nobody ever refused to sing the chorus of Black Rum and Blueberry Pie.
Very few Nova Scotians refuse a glass of black rum or a slab of blueberry pie either.
Come to think. That's true enough.
Yeah.
An irresistible chorus. How do you write one of those?
You taking notes?
No, there's no test or
Okay.
anything.
Actually, in the old sing-along series, it was very often a case of making a virtue out of necessity. You know, we needed songs, we needed lyrics, and every now and again it was sort of, if you want to sing a song next week,
That's right.
you better write one.
We picked our own, didn't
Yeah.
we? We went out and scoured around and got songs that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I remember you turning up at the rehearsal to introduce it to us, and we all just came unglued. I mean, the chorus was right, the whole idea was right. It was the first one, wasn't it? Black Rum
Yeah,
was the first one.
I think it was.
And then the In the Fog one was
It
part
was
of
probably the next in Nova
The
Scotia Diet, and so it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never understood how you went through that one about the girl from one part of Nova Scotia who married the fellow from, eventually,
yes.
the guy that courted the girl from the other end to the other end.
You can't ask somebody if they're from Pubnico in Nova Scotia. You've got to say which Pubnico. And this song was, she was a girl from upper middle southwest center head of lower Pubnico, and he was a boy from little northeast branch of greater old New Jordan Falls. There's almost as many Jordans as Pubnicos.
Really?
Yeah.
There's almost as many Freddie McKenna duets, too, as there are Pubnicos. And you got to do a dandy a couple of times with Fred.
I used to like working with Fred, and I was one of the lucky ones. I often got to sit by him and sing with him.
Well, we have an example of that right now, and let's tune in on it right some quick.
Last night as I lay on my pillow, last night as I lay on my bed, last night as I lay on my pillow, I dreamed that my darling was dead. Let her go, God bless her, but she's mine everywhere she may be. She may ramble this wide world all over, but she'll never find a friend like me. I'm going down to the racetrack to see those ponies run. And if I can win any greenbacks, we're sure gonna have some fun. Let her go, God bless her, for she's mine everywhere she may be. She may ramble this wide world all over, but she'll never find a friend like me. Let her go, God bless her, for she's mine everywhere she may be. She may ramble this wide world all over, but she'll never find a friend like me.
Didn't anybody ever tell Fred McKenna that you can't sing and play the fiddle at the same
Obviously
time?
not.
Obviously not.
He could sing and play the bass, he could sing and play the mandolin.
That's right.
He could sing and play the auto harp at the same time, and guitar goes without saying. He was
That's
great
right.
on the guitar.
That's right. That's right. Jim, occasionally we didn't always hear you doing pubnico and wordy and funny and light songs. Occasionally you dragged out your training, your singing training, didn't you?
Well, yeah, when we wanted something a little more formal,
Yeah.
I was often the one that got the pleasure to do that. I was going to say get stuck with it, but I didn't get stuck with it. I loved it.
I think you'd
I
like
liked doing
doing
that
songs
stuff.
like Shenandoah and all of them.
Shenandoah was one.
How'd you like to see that? Because
Love
it's
to
right.
see it. You got it?
It's right here, yeah.
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you, and away we're bound to go, across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter, away you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter, and away we're bound to go, across the wide Missouri. Missouri, she's a mighty river, away you rolling river. When she rolls down, her topsails quiver, and away we're bound to go, across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you, away you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you, and away we're bound to go, across the wide Missouri.
Would hope that you'd be able to get back and see us again.
I really would love to. This has brought back a lot of good thoughts to me,
Isn't that nice? That's great, Jim. I'm glad to hear that.
and a lot of good people.
Yes, we did have some nice connections, didn't we? And I guess we still have. Jim, earlier we talked about Marg singing with many people, and among them, you were a guest on the Messer show and sang a nice duet with her.
Oh, look, Marg Osborne was one of my favorite people of all time.
Funny, everybody
Says that, I know, that's no novelty.
And that's but it doesn't cease to be true. We'd like to go out on that duet, if you don't mind. And so it's good night to you, Jim Bennett. Good night to you all. And good night, Marg.
Good night, Marg.
Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Guardian angels, God will send thee all through the night. Soft the drowsy hours are creeping, hill and vale in slumber steeping. I, my loving vigil keeping, all through the night.
While the moon her watch is keeping all through the night. While